So it's really good to be back with you. I just want to do a little bit of reminding you about some things. So firstly, check out Against the Hammer of Darkness, which is my new channel with Dan Bostock, a good friend of mine and a really smart switched on man. Dan has his own channel, Dan Oz Direct. You can check that out on YouTube as well. He does a bit of gaming stuff, but he wants to do some Bible teaching and addressing issues in the culture from a biblical perspective. So this is our second video. Part 2 is Hell, Eternal Suffering, a response to Kirk Cameron. This is a really important video because there are a lot of people going around out there saying that hell is not eternal when the Bible absolutely teaches that, and we show that in that video. I'll go through a lot of the arguments in a lot of detail. Let me also remind you, I've got a book out. It's been out for a couple of months now, Like a Roaring Lion. Now, this book is available on Amazon. You can get it for Kindle, you can buy a paper version, or you can go to Lock Press and buy it direct, but that's only if you're in Australia. If you're anywhere else in the world, then check it out on Amazon. Then there's Defending Conscience, which might seem like, well, Matt, didn't you guys address like the big flu in that one a couple of years ago in that crisis? Isn't that book a bit dated? Well, no, the principles in that book are based on lessons that myself and Tim Grant, my co-author, learnt from Baptist history, and they reflect on things which Christians have known going back into the times of the New Testament. So there's practical teaching in that book for facing times of trials and times of conscience. I'd like to remind you to check my website out, younggospelminister.blogspot.com. This is the blog site. The most recent article up on there is from Saturday, although there will be one on before midnight tonight, but the most recent article on there is God is Not Done with Britain, which is a little clip from a Cauldron Pool article, which is showing us that Christianity is actually rising and the Bible is becoming more popular in Britain. The sales are rising, and that is the latest topic I addressed on my Substack as well. So I have a Substack, RevMatt's newsletter, you can check that out. And also a reminder about Iron Scepter. So Lead Me in Your Righteousness is the song we were listening to before. It's not the number 3 one, it's the alternate version, which is at the end of the album. I put some alternate version of the songs on there because I love that riff, and I thought I'd use it as the introduction song for tonight. And of course there is the Iron Scepter Revelation Volume 1 album. I've started work on Revelation Volume 2, but that's going to be a little while before it comes out. Please let me encourage you, subscribe to Against the Hammer of Darkness, and if you like the content on this channel, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it with other people. The reason I'm doing these Bible studies is to be a resource for people. We live in a day and age where being connected online is just a no-brainer, and a lot of people like to get in touch with other Christians from around the world and learn the Bible. You know, you could listen to this while you're mowing the lawn. You could use this to run a Bible study yourself. The notes are on the blog. So the notes for tonight's study were put on the blog and Substack last week. Like I said, I came down with a migraine and wasn't able to get into it. But they will be put up before every Bible study so you can follow along in the notes, but also so that you can take those notes and use them in a Bible study of your own. You could use this if you're a homeschooling parent. You could use this to teach your kids. If you are a time-strapped pastor who needs some Bible study resources, you've got videos here, video content, and you've got the breakdowns of the passages, summary of the passages, plus the questions to go with a Bible study, making life a lot easier for you. So please share these around to people you think they might be a help to.